right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, where the front page? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to find my little script right here. All right, today is Monday, March the 10th. And here's the top stories trending on the front page. It is Women's History Month, and today is a day to honor American abolitionists. Gary, abolitionists. So I didn't have no problem when I got to that word. And freedom fighter Harriet Tubman, who died on March the 10th, 1913. Her bravery helped many people escape slavery through the Underground Railroad. Also in news today, according to sources, President Trump is expected to sign an executive order to dismantle the Department of Education as he aims to shrink the size of the federal government. But fully eliminating it will require an act of Congress. There is also growing uncertainty about the nation's trillions of dollars in student loans and whether or not the government will stay in the business of lending money to students directly. So those are your stories trending in the front page. Now let's take a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
I sure am pimping. Hey, look, man, lots of big paydays over the NFL in the weekend. Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen recorded record-setting 6-year deal, $330 million, $250 guaranteed. All-pro wide receiver Devontae Adams just signed with the LA Rams, a 2-year deal. Cleveland Browns are super happy right now. They're keeping their best player, defensive end Myles Garrett, record-breaking contract extension, $40 million a year, $124 million guaranteed. That's highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL history. Y'all probably seen a video surfacing over the internet. It was a pretty tense conversation between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith over the weekend before a Lakers game, and it was not friendly. LeBron appeared to be checking Stephen A. on something he said about Bronny James, and Stephen A. addresses it.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son.
Now, I don't know, I kind of feel a little, because his son is an NBA player. And just like he's going to be subjected to the same criticism as other NBA players.
Right. So, Stephen A. has always had a strong opinion. We all know that, okay? It's his opinion. Stephen A. was pretty much saying he's begging LeBron, as a father, to not expose his son in certain ways. He was giving his opinion about it.
Yeah.
So, LeBron was like saying, listen, you can say whatever you want to say about anything that you got opinions about how my son plays as a basketball player, this and that or whatever, but, you got to draw the line somewhere. And obviously to LeBron,
that's real.
He crossed the line.
Right. Oh.
So,
I thought a slap was coming. I'm so tense, boy.
It's all good.
LeBron crossed the line or Stephen crossed the line?
Well, LeBron feels that Stephen A. crossed the line.
Yeah.
Right. I want to know where he crossed the line at. That's what I just need to...
Let's talk. We'll break it down.
He has said a lot of stuff, though. He probably don't even know where he crossed the line because he's talked a lot. He said a lot about Bronny.
Right.
A whole lot.
Well, we got to get into that.
We sure will. Brat, what you got coming up next, man?
Oh, man, y'all, we lost another great. We're going to be remembering Dwayne Wiggins of Tony up next in the Hot Spot on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Hot Spot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. So hot and
this hot. You can catch me at the Hot Spot.
It's the BRAT.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's the bottom of the hour, time for the Hot Spot with Brat. What up?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more, so let's get off into it. Oh, man, y'all, Dwayne Wiggins, founding member of Tony, has passed away at the age of 64. He reportedly passed surrounded by his family and loved ones. Over the past year, he had been privately battling bladder cancer. His family says through this fight, he remained committed and present for his family, his music, his fans, and his community. His family asked that we respect their privacy as they mourn their loss, and they are deeply grateful for your love and support. Dwayne Wiggins, may he rest in peace. All right, y'all, moving on. Nelly recently gave Jermaine Dupri his flowers, even stating that he would win in the verses against his peers, including Diddy. This is what Nelly said on an episode of Drink Champs.
Jermaine Dupri of Timberland. JD, Love Tim, but again, fam. And JD, sniper.
Jermaine Dupri, sniper.
That's why he good at what he do. Cause everybody, JD, see?
He under the radar.
Like, respectfully, and outside of current situations, him and Puff do verses. Puff is gonna get murdered. Easy. Easy.
Bro, he said Puff gonna get murdered by who, Brat?
By Jermaine Dupri.
Oh, okay.
If they did a versus.
Right.
Back in 2020, both producers began teasing the idea of a face-off, and Diddy wanted to have the showdown in Madison Square Garden, of course, but the deal never came to fruition. And I gotta agree with Nelly. JD is a silent killer. Y'all don't know JD.
He got some.
What? He got him in the chamber, boy. He been producing since, he found TLC. Crisscross was his first group. Silk Times Leather, and since then he's written for everybody, hits for everybody, Mariah, Usher, everybody.
If he start pulling out stuff, you don't want that.
Yes,
much respect.
The So Def based All Stars, we can go way back, and go back. All right, y'all. Last but not least, 3 years into his 30-year sentence for sex trafficking and racketeering, podcasters April Smith and Patricia Dillard, the host of Inmate Tea with A&P podcast, were able to get R. Kelly on the phone from prison. They said they got the interview totally by accident because they were interviewing a different inmate who mentioned that R. Kelly was in the same prison, and he managed to get him on the line. And here's what R. Kelly had to say.
Singing is a beautiful disease. That's incurable. That's not going to happen. Stop singing. I don't care where I'm at. I'm alive. So I'm always singing. I'm always writing. I've written like 25 albums since I've been in here. So, and right now I'm just working on getting out, getting back to what it is God gave me my talent to do.
He even sang for the ladies on the phone, y'all.
Oh, did he?
Standing here looking in the mirror, saying damn to myself. I should have known the day would come. She would find somebody else. All the things I took her through, I shouldn't have lasted this long. Now I'm at the telephone booth, literally calling Tyrone.
I said literally.
But I hope them boy wasn't too close by when he was singing.
Right.
Well, the podcasters say they work on prison reform, and that's why they launched their podcast. They normally speak to non-famous inmates, mainly about prison conditions. R. Kelly joined the podcast, even though he's under a gag rule while he appeals his convictions. So,
man, that's pretty. Yeah, that's something. I don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say either.
No, nobody know what to say.
I hope he don't get in trouble for doing that. More trouble, but I guess.
But
I mean, you got 30 years. How much more trouble can you get in?
I guess you just go to the hole if anything.
Well, yeah.
You know?
They probably been doing that already.
Oh my goodness, we gonna wrap up the hot
And
spot
they got
on
the gag
that
rule,
note.
and they're going to the hole.
Doing that too.
Oh my God! For more information on these stories, you can go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl Brat. Hit us up for your wake up calls, y'all, at 8669 Rickey. That's 8669 RICKAEY. Coming up,
Not
we
in the
got
same day, I hope.
Rock T. We got the joke of the day. That's up next on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Gary. Here's your favorite part of the show.
Oh yes, I'm excited.
Rock T's joke of the day. Rock, it is Monday.
Yes, sir.
And let's just say if everything was on the line and everything was right on this joke.
Yes, sir.
Our careers, everything. You don't get your tax, your income tax check. Everything is on the line, Rock. So it's got to be funny.
Well, I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but then I turned myself around.
Gary like that one. Big Gary face.
All Gary heard was turned himself around.
Gary.
That's all he heard. He started smiling.
Gary.
That was cute.
And it was.
So he was addicted to the hokey pokey.
Yes.
And then he turned himself around.
Come on, dog.
Gary heard two things in that sentence.
Is that what
Thank you.
Is that what it's all about, Gary?
What it's all about, baby. Hokey pokey.
What was the first word you heard, Gary?
Addicted.
It is about that time for man law violations. Gary got up and ran up out of here. He ain't want no part of that.
He need to come on back in because he is a walking, breathing.
Yeah, come on, Gary.
You a walking, breathing man.
Hey, Gary, what kind of leather outfit? Where did you get that leather outfit from? I'm like Eddie Murphy raw. The loose, like, where did you get this leather outfit from?
One of my low-end stores. It's vegan leather, so we didn't want to kill a cow.
Oh, you got that from Zara?
Yeah.
All right, girl.
They ain't paying me.
Wait a minute, you don't want it, but if you would have had on Gucci or something, you don't mind. but now that it's Zara, you don't want to say nothing about that. But it's sharp though, very clean.
Yes, I
You're
know.
going to start playing my music now, because that whole little explanation of that outfit deserves that background. The hell? Okay. I need all males age 16 and above. Listen up. And learn how to be a damn man this morning. Man Law Monday. If you are a fan of large dill pickles, you do not eat it by sticking it in your mouth and biting the top off.
Yeah,
you gotta cut it with a knife and fork.
Yeah, start from the middle and work your way out.
That's right.
And you don't buy no whole, ain't nobody bought no whole dill pickle since like the 3rd or 4th grade.
Come on, dog.
Why you a grown man eating a dill pickle anyway? That's the next conversation.
A big pickle in your hand.
Hey, don't put that peppermint in the middle either.
This is for my grown man right here. You shouldn't ask a woman if she did, because if you have to ask, trust me, she didn't.
Wait a minute, what?
Yep.
I'm gonna let that marinate for a minute. You should never ask a woman if she did, because if you have to ask, trust me, she didn't.
Did you?
Yeah. Don't never put yourself in that position asking that question, because really you're just asking her to lie to you at that point. You should never eat a jelly donut by sucking all the jelly out first.
Who does that?
You should never eat a jelly donut.
Yeah, thank you. Don't do that. Yeah, somebody did it because it made the list. As a dude, you shouldn't be laying on the bed in your drawers talking to another man on the phone.
I'm just trying to figure out who do all this stuff though.
Well, they made the list somehow. You can't describe.
You laying and do.
Yeah, don't be laying on the bed in your underwear. Now, if you got on some shorts,
you got to be up walking. You got to walk, and you have to walk back and forth.
And if you're laying on the bed, you can have on some shorts and a t-shirt. You also can't be laying on the bed.
You can't even lay on the bed and talk. You got to walk back and forth.
And you definitely should be laying on your side.
If I had to call Rock T and we started talking about Stomp Wars or something, you got to get up. You got to walk back and forth.
Yes, sir. Walk hard.
Walk hard.
You can't. If you laying on the bed, you can't be laying on your side talking to your homeboy. You can't be laying there have your legs curled up. No, come on, man.
What if you're the only one in the house? Like,
I don't care if you're the only one in the county. Don't be laying on the bed with your legs pulled up talking to your homeboy.
What if you're on hospice?
That's the only excuse. If you're on hospice, you got 14 days left on this earth. That's the only excuse, because it don't matter at that point.
Right.
Yeah. So let me see. You cannot describe another grown man as your BFF. Don't do that.
Can't do it.
No.
Yeah, don't do that. You can never drink a Capri Sun or a juice box in front of another grown man.
Yeah. Sometimes you have to when that's all that's in that cooler.
Unless you,
if they ain't got no Sprite in that cooler, I done reach down there and grab me a Capri Sun.
And finally, last one. If you playfully, now listen up, guys. If you playfully put on some of your wife's lingerie after a shower,
no sir,
you cannot fall asleep with it on.
You can't even put it on.
You do that?
Well,
you must do that. Ooh.
I did it once and I fell asleep and I had took a Benadryl and
And then it's gonna come ask me, Mama, don't you want to go to Olive Garden? I said, Olive Garden don't sell no dressing. And then Gloria Jean gonna come call me bragging and boasting. Said Mackenzie gave her $500. I said in my head, that's the least she could do. Many times you done had to bail her out of jail. But hey, Gloria Jean, your cheering better than everybody else's. Okay, this is a very nice card, but ain't nothing falling out of it. Is that intentional? Oh, this is nice. Thank you for getting me a candle. What this run you about $20? That's what you thought of me? I don't like how y'all done me for this Mother's Day. I don't like it. That is so sweet of you to offer to fix my plate, but I'm gonna fix it myself. Yeah, because I washes my hands. Kathleen never did have no children. They tried for years, but I guess it just didn't take. If I'd have known y'all didn't give a darn about me, I might would have gave one of y'all to Kathleen. She wanted a baby. Y'all don't give a darn about me.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They are back. The peaches are back.
Uh-oh.
Yes, baby, the peaches are back. And which peaches y'all talking about? Am I talking about at least? Season 16, y'all, a Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey. If you missed it last night, you missed the treat. Now, I happened to interview the girls on Friday, honey. They did the red carpet, and they were all fabulous, looking amazing, honey. Miss Portia Williams is back. Phaedra Parks is back. Miss Drew Sidora, Britt Eady, Kelly Farrell, Shamil Martin, and Angela Oakley, and Miss Cynthia Bailey. They all are back, and they looked amazing last night. But, okay, the show, honey, I'll tell you. The show is very interesting, honey, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I thought, you know, you watched it, Brad. That's our Sunday regular.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what did you think about last night? Because I didn't like the idea, you know, when this girl kind of attacked, honey, Miss Portia, honey, Miss Kelly Farrell, you know. Miss Kelly, I could tell she's the firecracker. She's going to be the firecracker. I told her on the red carpet, I said, you're going to be the firecracker on the show. But here's what they asked Portia, and it was kind of touching.
Well, it wasn't really about her reaching out to date him, like, at all. It was genuinely just her filming with him that felt sneaky to me.
Now, she was talking about Drew.
Right. She was right there. She was talking about Drew.
Yeah.
Drew was filming with Dennis. That's Portia baby daddy. And I guess Portia didn't know. So I guess Drew had a birthday party or something, and Drew was like, I did invite you, and Portia was like, no, Dennis invited me to your birthday party. And we all was like, what? Yeah, Lord, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
They giving us a show, I tell you that.
Yes, honey.
Y'all about to talk me into watching that. It make my nerves bad.
Yeah, and then the new girl Kelly asked Portia something about why you take that woman's husband.
What?
And Portia was like, what? Like, wait a minute. Ooh,
so they getting to it.
They getting right to it in the beginning, early on.
And the thing is, Portia made it. She's still married. She's still married. She was on Watch What Happened Live. She is still married to Simon. You know, Simon is in the pen.
Did Donald Trump send Simon off?
He in the facility in Atlanta.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Honey,
she said they went to court and he wanted to do it in person, and they in person his ass right on into the ISIS place.
What?
He thought he wasn't gonna go. Portia told him not to go, but he wanted to go. He wanted to go see the man's
do it in
face.
person. Portia didn't go. He went.
That's like going to court asking if you got a warrant.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know you got one. Right.
Do that over the phone if there's even a chance.
Yes, honey, they say, oh, you here? Thank you. And they politely put him in bars. So we just got to keep him lifted up in our prayer, honey, because Portia loves her husband, and she did not want to see him. And she did not call ISIS on him, as we've been reported.
She said that?
Well, yeah.
She didn't say she loved him.
Oh, she didn't love him?
She did, but I
And
didn't
it's
hear her
ice,
say that.
not ISIS.
Oh, I thought it was ISIS.
Oh, it's not ISIS. Oh, I thought it was ISIS, honey.
Me too.
She called ISIS, he would have been dead. Ice and ISIS.
Yeah, and she said she's still living in the marital mansion, too, so that's a good thing. So her and PJ can still live in the house and what have you. And
she
enjoy,
said she wasn't giving that up.
Yeah, you don't give up your mansion, honey. Now, Shamil, honey, she's been showcasing her mansion. She has a $9 million mansion. It was the highest sold mansion, I think, of the season. I think she said in Atlanta. So she's looking real good with her husband. And she told people what her husband does. He does IVACs. HVACs.
What is HVAC?
HVAC, heating and air conditioning.
And stuff like that.
She said most airports and most big places, her husband is probably the person who installed that.
Oh.
Because at first she was like, he an African prince. Then she was like, I'm just playing. My husband does HVAC.
I bet they house ice cold. You can see your breath when you walk through there. You know they air conditioning.
It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful house, honey.
$9 million.
Yeah.
So their house look like Lenox Mall.
Come on now.
Yeah, and then some.
Decorated to the T.
Oh.
Yes.
So yes, Miss Shamor, she was wearing the latest color of Gucci, ox blood. She had on that purple-like color. I mean burgundy.
And it's called
color.
ox blood.
Ox blood.
All right then, Gary.
With the hair to match.
Yes, baby. She had the hair and the necklace.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's stunning. Congratulations on Real Housewives season 16, y'all. All right, another celebrity news, y'all. Offset, baby. They say his luck done ran out, honey, both in gambling and in love. Offset. It's being reported that the Migos rapper has allegedly lost. He only lost $50 million, hell, over the past 5 years. For 5 years, 50. I mean, that's
losing $50 million is not good.
How you lose $50 million though?
He's a gambler, alleged. His high stakes gambling. They said, according to his high stakes gambling. Now,
What?
They're saying, y'all, from casinos and online betting to high stakes games against celebrities and Vegas high rollers. They say offset losses have reportedly been astronomical. And y'all, one source even claims y'all, that he only dropped $2 million in a single night. So I mean,
What?
Yeah, but that's not that much.
I wouldn't care if I had it. I wouldn't be playing with no money like that.
Exactly.
You can't get me to play pity pat.
You play pity pat? I
No,
love
you don't
pity
know
pat. Oh, honey, I used to love pity pat, honey. So,
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I mean, when you have that kind of money, that's not really a lot, I don't think, or is it? I don't know.
Beyonce, you said what? Hold on. What?
Remember when they were in Houston and Takeoff died?
Yeah.
They were out there gambling outside of the club. Like, he allegedly has a real issue with that.
Oh my God, you can't get me to go to the slot machine.
And my mama, I told the girl, you $100. I said, because when my dad was alive, they used to go, honey, and get. I said, you can't gamble, girl, if I'm giving you money. So I gave her $100.
I saw this old white lady leaving the slot machine that paramedics had to come get her. She had spent all the money out of their little gold envelope where she had got her check. She had peed on herself, and everything had peed on herself. She had on a brown jogging suit, and she was soaking wet in the back. And she didn't know what time it was. They had gathered all the stuff. She had an oxygen tank, and they just politely escorted her out the casino. And the back of her hair was like she had been. She didn't know. They said, "Ma'am, how long you had been?" She didn't know how long she had been there gambling. But they walked her out of there, and they had to go clean up, get another stool, and shampoo that carpet. She wasn't leaving that machine.
Wow. That's why I
ain't never laughed that hard in my life.
I don't do gambling, just pity pat. That's what I like too, honey.
Yeah, a little bit of Uno, and once you get past that or whatever, a little bit of spade, just a little bit.
That's it, honey. All right, the color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color of the day, y'all, is intense. On the high end, you say intense, and on the low end, you say beautiful cream. That's your color for today.
That's beautiful. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T if you would.
Wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from, so come on, tell us and just wake it up.
Hi, this is Portia calling from Atlanta, and I would just like to say good morning to everybody on the morning show. And everybody wake up, and the A is say good morning to the morning show. Hey, Ricky.
Good morning. This is Stacy from Simpsonville. I'm calling to wake up my sweet niece Jace, my sister Drina, Glenn, Jakar, Zaria. Wake up. This is Angel from Akron, Ohio. Rickey Smiley, you crazy for that, talking about the lady at the casino peed on herself. I'm talking about old lady. Wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, locked in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know then. Huntsville, wake up. Chattanooga, wake up. In Shreveport, wake up. Wake up. Where you at, Jackson? Wake up. Let's go. Savannah, wake up. In Charleston, wake up. Wake up.
All right, y'all, 26 minutes after the hour. Gary, what you got coming up next?
I'm going to be expanding your vocabulary with the word of the week next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Make sure you
Capital G, capital A, capital O, capital T.
B-I-C-T-H.
Job. J-O-B.
E-L-G-S-E-S.
It's time for Gary's Word
Hey,
of the
B.
Week.
Man. Elgis.
Yes, sir. The what, Rob?
The Philadelphia Elgis.
All right, y'all. It is about time to expand your vocabulary with the word of the week. And Gary, you gonna get me jumped on. I took the kids to the trampoline park, and I had 3 ladies. They were about to jump on me about you. They don't play about you.
That's right.
And I know y'all out there listening. Y'all just say you gonna give Gary a break. You gonna leave Gary alone. And Gary gonna give us a new word this morning with the definition and let us know how to use the word in a sentence. All right, Gary. What word will you be expanding our vocabulary with this morning?
All right, honey. This week's word is amelioration.
He got it.
Wait a minute, that was it?
Oh, that's it?
Wait.
He got it on the first swing.
I know you lying.
Hold on now.
Yes, he did.
I know you lying.
Nah. Okay.
Wait a minute. Am I asleep?
No, he got it, dog.
Am I asleep? Somebody come pinch me.
He hit the first pitch.
Yes, Lord. Amelioration.
Well,
hell, it's broke down in syllables. Amelioration.
better stop.
Is that it?
Now say it all together.
Is that still it?
Yeah, say it all together.
Amelioration.
That's pretty much, that's 99% right.
Gary, I promise you, I can't believe it.
Hell, I can't believe it.
You need to wear that outfit again. You need to wear that every time we do Word of the Week. You need to wear that outfit that you got from Zara.
Yes. This is my good luck outfit. Amelioration, y'all. Now, the definition is the act of making something better, improvement. And I'm going to use an example in a sentence. It would definitely be an act of amelioration if I were to throw 9% of my...
What's wrong?
Go ahead and finish the sentence, dog.
What happened? It would definitely be an act of amelioration
if I were to throw 9% of my wardrobe into a dumpster.
You do dress like Elton John and Little Richard. Yeah. You're a mix between Neo and Elton John and Little Richard.
Well,
but you do good, though.
Well, thank you.
It's like your outfits look like a lot of money.
That's right.
But you just need to let Brat help you coordinate. Sometimes it be too much.
You do look good today, though. You look very
nice.
You're subtle, yet classy, yet
you don't look like you tried.
So I look like this every day?
No. It'd be some days you look like you remember the concert of Elton John when he did Benny and the Jets?
Yes.
Come out there with the duck. You'll wear the whole duck outfit. All that.
I have to keep the old Queens honey going.
Right.
Yes.
Right, but that's good, Garrett. And use that one more time in the sentence and let it flow this time.
Okay, now where's in the sentence?
Yeah. It would definitely.
It would definitely be an act of amelioration if I were to throw 9% of my wardrobe into a dumpster.
That's good, Gary. Gary, you did good. So how many he got it right? How many times he ever got it right on the first time?
Let me see. Out of
that's the first time.
He's done about 30. That's so 2 out of 30.
Is that 2 in a row?
Not 2 in a row.
That's 2 out of 30.
Yeah, not 2 in a row.
Gary, you on your way?
Who uses this word?
People like Michael Eric Dyson.
And T.I. and Tip. Yeah, Michael Eric Dyson and Tip. Other than that, that's it in the black community. I don't even hear Roland Martin using that word.
No, Roland don't use that word.
Yeah.
Too many syllables for us.
Yeah, we don't have time. We just going to say, what word would we use if we didn't use that word?
Yeah. Get better.
The act of making something better. Right. Improve.
Yeah. We ain't got time for. We need to start. We need to start using the words though.
That's why we put them out there, so that people can add them to their vocabulary.
But But the question is, are you really adding the word? Are we helping you?
The act of
Have we used any words?
No.
Any words in any of these word of the week? Have we started?
We should start.
I use perspicacious.
What?
No, you don't.
Perspicacious.
What is that?
No, you don't.
I don't forgot what it meant, but I know I used it.
Live from the Dallas, Texas studios. Shout out to 94.5. Ja Lion mixing live right here. Hey, what up, Ja?
I'm good, man. Yo, just got big up everybody, man. Check me out in the club, them, over the weekend. And, of course, hit me up on the gram at JAH Lions.
JAH Lions. Ja, you cut your dreads, you cut your locks off,
yeah, man. The weight was crazy, man. It was crazy.
Man, you ain't like Samson, though. You know, when that lady cut Samson hair, he lost all his strength.
I still get the powers, don't worry.
Yes, sir. Do you ever feel funny waking up like something wrong?
Man, I had 6 feet of locks, like 6. Like most people in the world ain't even 6 feet tall. My locks were 6 feet long, so.
Right.
Yeah, if I pick up something on the ground, we'll be touching the ground. When I sit down in the car, I gotta move it to the front.
Right. So how did you get used to that?
It's still taking a minute now, because every time I sit down in the car, I try to reach around to.
Right.
You check, guys, if I'm picking up something, it's weird.
Hey, wait a minute, hold on. Black Tony, did you know that Ja cut his locks off?
I heard somebody had told me that, but I'm not really thinking about that right now because I'm dealing with I had a near-death experience.
Black Tony, come on, man. Come on, man. You crying, man?
I'm just glad to be alive right now.
You crying, man?
I'm just emotional right now because I can't believe I almost was gone. I was almost gone. So.
Black Tony, you talked to Pastor Haynes. Pastor Haynes said he texted you.
Well, if he didn't text me in the last couple of hours, I ain't get it because I just came out the water.
What came out the water?
I just came out the water.
What happened?
I tried to call you on Friday to tell you I was excited. I was going on my first cruise.
Wait a minute, what?
He went on the cruise.
I went on a cruise. with Pancake Family. Pancake Family had invited me on a cruise.
But how'd you get into the water?
It was a weekend cruise. We went down to what they call that place you be going to all the time?
Cancun. Bimini. Talking about Bimini.
We went down there.
Bimini, Bahamas.
And we were drinking. Man, Pancake played too much, man.
What happened?
She played too much.
What happened? What happened?
He put me off the side of the ship.
He pushed you off the side of the ship.
Yo.
What cruise was y'all? Was y'all on Virgin or was y'all on what is it, Carnival?
No, it was on. It was like a discount cruise. It was only like $89 for 3 days.
How big was the boat?
It ain't had no rails. It was a boat. It was a boat, but it was like a used boat what they used to use for the real cruise back in the day. And then they bought the boat from them. It's like $89 for the whole everything.
How many people? What's the maximum capacity?
Shout to whoever can get on there. And he put me off the side of the ship, and I fell in the ocean. And I swam all the way back to Miami.
Wait a minute. He pushed you off the side of the ship.
Yeah.
And you floated all the way back to Miami?
Yeah, well, Savannah. I'm sorry, I said Miami. I meant Savannah. I swim.
So you ended up in the Gulf Stream, and the Gulf Stream pushed you all the way up to Savannah.
Yeah, that's why I came up out the water, and I got on a mega bus and came back to Atlanta. So I'm really tired. So if I could just please stay out.
How your phone working though?
Because I had it in my pocket in a little Ziploc bag. You asked too many questions.
You a lie?
You asked way too many questions.
You a lie?
Who you, the police or somebody?
You lying?
Which one of you petty ass, napping neck, no edge, still wearing lace front, and dookie braid ass done stole my baby scroll off my porch? But I don't know what the you was thinking, cause it's scrolling. But man, your dumb ass gonna be scrolling. And ain't nowhere around here to scroll but to the Yellowstone. And so when I catch you at that Yellowstone, I'm yanking that big pamper, sour bottle drinking, noodle eating, pallet laying baby of yours up out my baby. And I'm going oops upside your head because you gonna be stupid enough to steal the instead of telling your baby daddy and go buy you a scroller. Depending on how nice you want, you can sell a book or two of food stamps and get you a scroller. However I get is mine. Because if you think I'm finna be toting poke chop big ass all the way up there here while you scrolling in my baby, you done lost your rabbit ass man. I'm gonna give you 3 hours to bring my baby back to his porch where you got it from. You know what porch you got it off of. But see, I'm sitting around here on laying down front porch now. So you go and sneak that around there and surprise me. Have me a nice little surprise when I get on back around her. And ask for that rat baby of yours in my baby. No. I ain't gonna do nothing to the baby. But he getting up out there. Don't know that. Cause I'm ooh-wee. Just more than a name. It's a lifestyle. We're gonna learn today.
Hey, we're gonna write that down. We're gonna all recite that.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
I tell you what, I would never sleep on any of your shit. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll sleep on the floor. I'll never.
They get cleaned.
Gary, give us a tea.
And I'm not leaking hell like you're going to get stuff
Oh,
on the
my
sheet.
God.
Oh,
It's
man.
7 minutes after the hour, ladies and gentlemen. Gary got the tea and the color of the day. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news. Yeah, Lionel Richie, baby, is speaking out. I said, Lord, I hope Lionel Richie don't lose his job, honey. But they're saying he's likely doesn't see eye to eye, y'all, with Miss Carrie Underwood. Politics ahead of American Idol. Now, you know Carrie Underwood just got back on American Idol. She's taking Katy Perry's place as one of the judges. Now, they're saying Underwood is said to sit beside, honey, returning judges Lionel Richie and Luke Bryan. Now, unfortunately, they're saying that the country star's decision to perform at the second inauguration, honey, of Donald Trump might impact her fellow judges and the way they feel about her, honey. So they're saying, honey, American Idol season 23 comes with Miss Underwood as a judge, and they're saying that the former winner of American Idol Season 4 is known, y'all, as one of the most successful singers to come from the reality singing competition. And I'm sure they would agree, honey, Fantasia was as well. They say she currently dominates the country chart. She has all these different awards, though. But they say Underwood's choice to perform at the second inauguration of Donald Trump was heavily criticized due to the president's polarizing nature. Now, a source told Daily Mail that future American Idol contestants, y'all, might feel uncomfortable, y'all, with Miss Underwood on that panel. And I'm sure they probably would because, Trump didn't like a lot of people. He didn't like the LGBTQIA and all these other different people, black, white, Puerto Ricans, and everybody else, honey. So people wonder how that's going to work out. But my thing is this. I don't believe Lionel Richie is saying something. He can lose his job, honey. He's a black man in America. You can't be saying nothing to a white woman like that, honey. I mean, that's kind of spooky. I feel bad for him. So we're going to see, honey, that he stay on American Idol and keep his job, honey, because you don't talk to Miss Underwood like that, honey, saying how you don't care about her choice and what she's done. So we're going to watch and find out and see, honey, if he keep his job for the next season.
Everybody start watching the Lionel Richie league.
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to see, honey. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Cheryl Lee Ralph. I'm fearing that she might lose her job. Now, this girl is, Lord, Miss Cheryl Lee Ralph is speaking out about the Oscars. She wanted Cynthia, how you say her last name? Erivo to win, and Miss Cynthia didn't win. And, baby, Miss Cheryl Underwood spoke out and look what she said.
Well, I was disappointed that Rickey didn't get more, but I was absolutely excited for Paul Tazwell. Oh, I love Paul. I'm telling you, but I have told people over and over again, the fastest way to an Oscar is either on a pole or have...
Girl.
And Gary, you said Cheryl Underwood, Cheryl Lee Ralph.
Cheryl Lee Ralph, yeah.
Oh, what's the difference?
Yeah, that's the
difference. It was all the way off. Ooh, Jesus, that scared me.
Yes, Lord, honey. But she said the fastest way to win an Oscar is to get on a pole. That's the way, because the people that won Oscars are either doing some kind of sex scene or what have you, like Halle Berry, what she did, when she won her Oscar.
Yeah, that'd be a little disappointing to give her an Oscar for that role that she played instead of giving her one for doing Dorothy Dandridge. And same thing with Denzel, instead of giving him one for Malcolm X, they gave him one
But all things being equal, though, Halle Berry played a great role in that movie. That scene was one scene, but she played a really, really good role in Monsters Ball.
Yeah, but I liked her better in Dorothy Dandridge.
I just thought that she really went there in Monsters Ball, like just her range of emotion throughout that movie, and like that was some really good acting. I mean, that was one scene, and that scene was a lot, but
I'm just sad they didn't give Gabby Sidibe one for Precious.
Exactly,
just for the scene where she ran out that restaurant with that chicken.
Yeah, that was Oscar worthy. Hell, I mean. She should have won that, but it's sad that she didn't. But nevertheless,
a bucket of chicken will never be the same.
How you run with a box of chicken and you eating the leg at the same time while you're running?
Yeah, drumstick boy.
That's some athleticism, Rocky.
Oh my God, honey. And then my quick for free story, y'all. Rapper, how she say her name, Brat? Doechii?
Doechii.
Yeah. Baby, Doechii. She said, y'all, she prefers to date non-straight men. What's a non-straight man, Special K?
Huh? Why you ask?
Why
you ask him?
That ain't my wheelhouse.
I don't know.
That's you, right?
Yeah, that's your community. You tell me what a non-straight man, that means he ain't straight.
Yeah. Oh, is that what it is?
If he's non-straight, that means he ain't straight.
I'm a happily 28-year married man. You better go on away from me.
She said, honey, she previously opened up about dating bisexual men, y'all, and she doubled down on her preference for partners who exist outside of traditional heteronormative masculinity. They said, honey,
what?
I know, baby. That's the new words this year. Who exist? That she date outside of traditional heteronormative masculinity.
Heteronormative masculinity.
What in the hell is that?
Well, you should get in line, Gary. That's kind of closer to you, right?
No, I'm not gay or straight. I told you that. I'm confused. But
right.
I don't know all that. But anyway, congratulations to her, honey. Everybody's excited about it, and her new heteronormative, honey, non-masculine men. So kudos to her. So, and they say, why does she prefer non-straight men? And she said, because, honey, about her attraction to bisexual men and how she finds their fluid.
So he have a suit on going to church and a full beard and some kitty heels.
She said she finds their fluidity and openness refreshing. So,
I want some Timberlands and a bra.
The cologne today, honey, is one of my favorite colognes. My cologne today is intense. On the high end, you say intense, and on the low end, you say beautiful cream.
I want some army pants and a thong.
Yes.
A French roll and a fade. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Listen, I'm so excited about because we was having a conversation here. No matter what stage of life you're in, it's always a goal to work towards. Your financial goals. And big goals require a great deal of preparation. So whether you're saving for a home, wedding, or a dream vacation, we got our money expert, Jini Thornton, is here to help get you back on track. Jini, good morning. Happy to have you. Jini, we are so excited to have you.
Yes, Jini, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Brat. Happy Money Monday.
Happy Money Monday. Well, a young lady named Brianna from Atlanta hit us up on IG and said that she just got engaged to her longtime boyfriend. She's excited but unsure how to begin saving for her dream wedding. What advice would you give her?
Well, Brat, first we got to congratulate Brianna and her fiance.
Yes.
And here's a few things that I would do. Number one, what is your budget? When is the wedding? And who is contributing? Because hopefully it's not just her and her fiance. Maybe some of the parents are contributing too, and then that way they can get towards that savings goal faster. A couple things I would do, Brad. I would set up a separate bank account, and every time everybody gets paid, whatever amount they're supposed to be contributing gets automatically added to that account. Before you know it, you're heading towards that savings goal for that wedding.
Right. So, Jini, now for someone who's ready to purchase their first home, how do they begin saving? And are there down payment assistance options or anything that'll help them?
Gary, there certainly are. Knowing how much you need to save for the down payment and the moving costs, because, Gary, people forget about that, too. You know, it can be a little pricey to actually move in. And then you have to know how long you need to save. Kind of when is your move-in date? Same kind of system applies. How many people are contributing to the goal? And you want to do the same thing. You want to have a separate bank account, even if it needs to be at a separate bank, so that those contributions are automatic. Automatically happening. You're funding that account, and they're definitely first-time home buyers programs. NACA, I know we're going to talk about that in a little bit, and there's some, based on the county that you live in, you can definitely get help to get moved into your dream home.
Now, Jini, what is NACA, N-A-C-A? What is it and who qualifies?
Okay, so NACA is a program. It's called the Neighborhood Assistance Corporation of America. And, Ricky, it's actually a nonprofit, and its mission is to help people move into a home. Please go to NACA.com to check out their program. But, Ricky, what a lot of people don't understand, there are a lot of programs very similar to NACA, but they tend to be at your county level. So if you want first-time homebuyer assistance programs, special programs for people who work in public service, like teachers and police, please check out your local county as well to see what programs are available for you to get that dream home.
Well, this morning, y'all, we're talking to money expert Jini Thornton. And Jini, how can parents and students prepare for the cost of higher education?
Brad, we all know how expensive it is for sure for young people to prepare for school. So if you have young kids, please start using that 529 account. You can contribute. You can have family and friends can contribute, and it's a wonderful way, certainly, to save. Young people, there's nothing wrong with working, saving for college, and of course you want to put forth the effort and look for scholarship money. But remember, the school you go to, it's a business decision. It's not a personal decision. So you want to make sure that you're thinking about that so you don't end up in a lot of debt. Y'all know we've talked about student loan problems forever.
All right, let's go to the phones. Good morning.
Yes, my question is, how do I begin investing? I have a little extra money. I'm not sure where to start.
Okay, great question. Keep it simple. You want to check out a company like Charles Schwab or Vanguard. Very easy to set up an account online. And this is what I suggest people do. Start with a certain amount, but you want to get used to contributing maybe every pay period or minimally once a month, and you will see that money grow.
All right, y'all. With Jini Thornton, good morning.
I'm calling from St. Petersburg, Florida, and my question for Janai is this. I have a 401k, and I'm trying to should I be contributing more than, what my job is currently matching, or what's a quicker way to add to my savings, not just, basing it off of my 401k?
Okay. First of all, love the question. If your company matches, that means you put in money and your company is going to match. If you're not putting in the max, that means you are actually leaving money on the table. They're giving you free money. Now, do I suggest people contribute more than what their company match? Yes, because guess what? We are in charge of our own retirement. So do as much as you can. I would suggest maybe about every 3 months, take a look at how your budget is and see if you can add a little bit more. $10 more, $20 more, because you're never mad about how much money you save. I promise you that.
All right, y'all. Janai Thornton, good morning.
My name is Tanya. I'm calling from St. Louis, Missouri. And the question that I have is, me and my husband has been renting our home for about 5 years. And we're ready to purchase, but we're purchasing through the homeowner. So is there any program that we can look into for down payment? Our lease is up in May, so I don't know if this is a last-minute thing.
Well, first of all, congratulations on the fact that y'all are ready to buy. If it were me, I would look at my county. At your county level, they typically always have programs for first-time home buyers. So you definitely want to check them out. You also want to check out NACA. That's NACA.com. That's the program that I talked about a little earlier this morning. Based on your income, your credit score, the criteria, even the type of job that you have, that can actually impact if you qualify for these amazing programs. But again, check out your county first.
All right, Janai, let everybody know. Thank you so much for coming on doing this for us. That was really good today. I love taking the phone calls. Let everybody know if they need any financial help or advice, how you can be reached.
You can always follow me at Janai Thornton. That's JINITHORNTON. And listen, check out my podcast, The Thank Me Later Show, Apple, YouTube, or wherever you consume your podcast. Y'all have an amazing Money Monday, everybody.
Thank you, Janai. TJ, what I got to do next?
You have a live tease.
Okay. Coming up, y'all, we got more Janai Thornton. Hit us up at 866.
Yes, stupid.
I done got this. I can't breathe. Hey, wait a minute. Stop. Wait, we got to play with. Look. I can't do this every morning. So wait a minute. TJ is the new producer.
She's off the chain.
For the morning show.
Yes, indeed.
Boy, she trying hard. It tickled the hell out of us.
That role calls for a lot of expression. You got to be expressive in that role. You got to be.
Well, when I tell you, she doing the best she can.
Demonstrative.
And boy, she telling, she said, Ricky, you have a live tease coming up next. Now you're 6th grade teacher. It tickles the TJ. It tickles the hell out. We not offended. TJ, you're a Sarah, so I know you good. You got to get some thick skin because we're gonna roast you.
We good.
Don't pay me and Rock T no attention. Do your job. Do what Jesus woke you up.
I tell you what, do that live tease.
You better do it. Hey, more Janai Thornton coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, President Donald Trump continues to shut down his campaign. Donald Trump continues his campaign to shut down the federal agencies, and one of his favorite targets is the United States Department of Education, which is attempting to shut down as early as this week. That is absolutely crazy. And what actual impact this move have on, for families that are listening? And host of Roland Martin Unfiltered, CNN commentator and author. Please, y'all, welcome Roland Martin, y'all. Come on. Hey, Roland, good morning.
Good morning. Man, I've been gone from CNN 12 years.
Oh, well, Roland, we didn't know we'd be seeing all the clips. So you know those clips still floating around on the internet like you just was on there yesterday. But man,
No. It's Roland Martin Unfiltered Black Star Network. Own it, baby.
Yeah, Roland. Some people have been texting me your commentary on this about the Department of Education. Roland, break all that down for all of us, and what does it mean?
So here's the first thing. Trump cannot shut the Department of Education down. It takes Congress to do that. Now, what they can do is begin to eliminate programs and do an effective shutdown, but you can't actually shut it down. First of all, 90% of school funding comes from the state and local government. It doesn't come from the federal government. The Department of Education, though, does provide significant support for low-income students, special needs students. They provide supplemental income for teachers and programs, but the biggest one is the Department of Education administers the Pell Grant program. That could have a devastating impact on colleges, universities, especially HBCUs, because many of your HBCUs, 80 to 90% of those budgets are dependent upon student financial aid. And so that could be the biggest issue there. The right really wants to focus on massive voucher programs like what they're trying to pass in Texas, what they're trying to pass in Tennessee, which is really a scam, just an opportunity for suburban rich parents to send their kids to private school, but there's still not even enough seats for that. But the real impact is going to be also on civil rights protections for students, and so Trump and MAGA wants to eradicate that.
Hey, Roland, I have a question for you. Isn't now you said that they can't just do this without an act of Congress, but he's doing other things that are bypassing Congress, like creating agencies like.
The Department of Education was created under President Jimmy Carter by an act of Congress. So a president can't unilaterally, with an executive order, get rid of an entire department.
How was he able to create an entire department by unilaterally doing it, like the DOGE?
But he hasn't. The DOGE is not a real department. They're calling it the Department of Government Efficiency. It's not a real department. So they're calling it that. Congress has not created DOGE. DOGE doesn't have its own secretary. It doesn't have a budget. And so they're calling it that, but that's not what it is. That's like when you see somebody at church say, "What's up, doc?" He ain't no doctor.
Right. And along the lines of what you were saying about the HBCUs, because that's real relevant to a lot of people that are listening to this show. Does it seem like a part of their plan is to not eliminate HBCUs, but to make it extremely difficult for them to continue, with the whole DEI thing and cutting the funding sources and all of that?
Well, the attacks on DEI are not specific to HBCUs, but really what this is about is Republicans want to cut Pell Grants. They don't like the student loan, the student loan forgiveness, any stuff along those lines. And remember, they have to figure out a way to pay for these massive tax cuts they want to give the rich. And so one of the ways is to do this. They've always wanted to target the Department of Education because what they can't stand is when the Department of Education has civil rights standards and then how they force the states to have to abide by the civil rights laws. And that's really what their goal is. And so this is another layer of Project 2025 we tried to warn people about, and too many people, they effed around. Now they find it out.
Hey, Roland, thank you for sharing all of that good information with us. Let everybody know how they can watch you on your network and how can they follow you on social media.
Listen, we're live every night, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern on Roland Martin Unfiltered. Just go to our YouTube channel or download the Black Star Network app. And, of course, I'm at Roland S. Martin on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Fanbase, all of the social media platforms. But I need our people to be getting real information. We spend a lot of time on gossip and BS.
Yep.
This is real life stuff that's going to impact our kids and our kids' kids.
There it is, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, Roland Martin. Thank you, man. Front page coming up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on
on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right. Oh, let me put it. I'm sorry. Boy, look, here it is. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah, you know how your laptop go out. All right, y'all, today is Monday, March the 10th, and here's the top stories trending on the front page. It's Women's History Month, and today is the day to honor American abolitionist and freedom fighter Harriet Tubman, who died on March the 10th, 1913. Her bravery helped many people escape slavery through the Underground Railroad. House Republicans unveiled a spending bill over the weekend that would keep federal agencies funded through September the 30th and possibly ward off a government shutdown ahead of Friday's deadline. Republicans are pushing ahead with a strategy that seems certain to spark a major confrontation with Democrats over government spending. Congress must act by midnight Friday to avoid a partial government shutdown. The Democrats issued a statement saying that they are troubled that the bill doesn't take steps to protect programs like Medicaid and Medicare. Leaders in the Democratic Party, like Representative Hakeem Jeffries, said that they are voting no. And lastly, in Arkansas, public school students will soon be required to take gun safety courses. The Arkansas State Senate passed a bill to provide age-appropriate firearms safety instruction to students last week. The bill says that it will empower the Arkansas State Game and Fishing Commission to work with Division of Elementary and Secondary Education to create approved age-appropriate firearms safety courses. That's what's trending in the front page. Let's take a look at sports.
Rock T, the sports genius, is in the building.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen, man? Lots of big paydays in the NFL. Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen, record-setting 6-year deal, $330 million, $250 of that is guaranteed. All-pro.
For who?
Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo Bills. He deserves it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Top 2 quarterback in the league, big dog.
Yeah.
All-pro wide receiver Devontae Adams signed with the LA Rams, 2-year deal. The Cleveland Browns, they happy right about now. They keeping their best player, defensive end Myles Garrett, record-breaking.
Imagine playing tackle and you got to try to block him every play.
It's almost impossible, dog.
Man, that dude is violent.
It's almost impossible.
He's
man.
real violent.
That's why he just extended his contract, $40 million a year, $124 million
knocking
guaranteed.
some tackles down.
You know he's right from Dallas-Fort Worth.
Oh, really?
Went to Martin High School.
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. DF Dub, baby. So he's the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. Over the weekend, you guys probably seen this video of a tense conversation between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith before a Lakers game. It was not friendly. LeBron appeared to be checking Stephen A. Smith on something that he said about his son, Bronny James. So Stephen A. addressed the situation.
That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son. Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves. That wasn't a basketball player confronting me. That was a parent. That was a father. And I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard. By all accounts, he's obviously a wonderful family man and a wonderful father who cares very, very deeply about his son.
If I would have said all that stuff with Bronny, you know I'm scared. I would have stayed my ass up in that booth, up in the skybox.
Right.
I would have came down there on the floor. The hell, you got LeBron standing up. Listen, if LeBron slap you, if he slap any of us,
right,
we won't wake up until Jesus come back.
Yeah. But you know, Stephen A.
He would slap you into daylight savings time.
That's hard.
You ever got slapped so hard that it was darker? It didn't start the sun to come up until like in the afternoon.
Yes, sir. That's a hard.
And
slap.
your ear be ringing. You ever got slapped so hard you saw lightning?
And then your wife can't never look at you the same.
Can't ever look at you the same. But you smashing your wife, and the only thing she laying there thinking about when you got slapped. Now you got to work extra hard in the bedroom, try to make up for getting slapped like a punk. Or talk too crazy, talk down too, because I wouldn't have said nothing back to LeBron. LeBron's 6'10", ain't he?
Yeah, he's 6'6", 6'7". Yes, sir.
Man, no way.
But Stephen A. Smith could kill it. He just had a damn $100 million contract. So I'm sure he didn't give a damn.
LeBron would have slapped $100 million. I'm not finna fool with LeBron.
No, what you got to do in a situation like that, you got to slap him first.
You have to.
Stephen A. should have slapped him first. Yeah, and run.
Stick and move.
And run. run very
take a run.
fast.
You think you finna
Slap him
outrun
and
LeBron?
run.
Hey,
I'ma
The
try.
only somebody could have slapped LeBron and is Sha'Carri Richardson, and he
Richardson,
can't catch him.
Right. That's
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron got
If Sha'Carri Richardson take your cell phone while it's open and
let
take
it go.
out running, what you gonna do?
You got to run. Yeah, well, no.
You gotta go get a helicopter and you gotta call T-Mobile and tell them just gonna cut it off.
Yeah.
You got to try to hit her with a taser or something.
Or something. Yeah, she gone. She outrun a taser. How do we get on that?
I don't know, dog.
We done tased the car.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BRAT.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Oh, man, y'all. Today, the music world will celebrate the life and legacy of the great Roberta Flack. Her memorial service is today at 4 p.m. at a church in Harlem. The service will feature prominent figures paying tribute to her mark on American music. Reverend Al Sharpton will deliver the eulogy. The service is open to the public and will also be live streamed on www.robertaflack.com. That's www.robertaflack.com. Man, and we lost another great Dwayne Wiggins, y'all, founding member of Tony. I'm so tired of talking about deaths. But he's passed away at the age of 64. He reportedly was surrounded by his family and loved ones over the past year. He had been privately battling bladder cancer. His family says through this fight, he remained committed and present for his family, his music, his fans, and his community. His family asked that we respect their privacy as they mourn their loss. And they are deeply grateful for your love and support. May Dwayne Wiggins rest in peace. Meanwhile, Drake is being teased as the headline for the next year's first ever World Cup halftime show, which could potentially rival Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. FIFA president Gianni sat down for an interview to discuss the World Cup, which will be hosted by the U.S., Mexico, and Canada. One of the interviewers said it would be a great idea to get Drake to perform at the planned halftime show. Here's how that went down.
I have a great idea for you for the halftime. I'm sorry I'm obsessed with this.
Tell me.
Drake. Because you were at the Super Bowl.
Boy.
Kendrick Lamar dissed him at the Super Bowl. You got
So we can create a bit of rivalry.
Drake
right?
comes back for, you know.
That's a good idea. Actually, Drake was with us when we announced the host cities of.
You might be onto something here.
Interesting.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
So what you think Drake will do? You think he'll try to clap back at Kendrick Lamar?
I don't know. I mean, is that as big as the Super Bowl? I don't.
The World Cup?
Yeah.
Oh, World Cup is huge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe bigger. I mean.
Yeah, but culturally, I mean, numbers wise, but culturally, it don't have the relevance of the Super
I
Bowl.
just think it's time for it to die. I'm tired of that beef. I'm tired of it. Can we say Kendrick Lamar won and it's over? Like, even Drake does his song at his concert. Drake does Kendrick Lamar's song.
What?
It comes on and Drake starts singing the song.
Which is smart.
So
is it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that either.
I mean, you know you lost, so accept it and just kind of keep rolling with it.
I wouldn't sing the song with somebody calling me a pedophile.
Not that part.
Right.
Or it's probably A minor. You know,
Right,
the whole
right.
world sings that. I wouldn't sing that, nor would I play it at my concert. But that's what Drake has chose to do. So it is what it is. We're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. For more information on those stories and more, you can go to RickySmileyMorningShow.com. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat. You can catch me on all my social media at So Brat. Coming up next, we got the Praise Mixdown with the White Stone. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
This is Mark Boreal bringing you the state of Black America on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I'm leaving Selma, Alabama today after spending 2 days there for the 60th anniversary of Bloody Sunday. The Jubilee celebration brought together civil rights leaders from all across the nation. Selma soldiers who actually crossed the bridge way back in 1965 to commemorate the struggles of those who fought for voting rights in the 1960s. Selma was a tipping point in that battle and in that fight, as when those peaceful protesters sought to cross that bridge, they were met with violence. Of course, the legendary late John Lewis was beat, almost fractured his skull. The important point is that soon after, the Voting Rights Act of 1965 passed. But the present was on the minds of those of us who were there. The need to continue to fight and protect voting rights against an onslaught of voter suppression laws and attacks on democracy. Let Selma not only be a commemoration, but I think it was something else. It was a reaffirmation and a commitment to fighting against the attack on civil rights we see today. Yes, it's coming from Washington. Yes, it's coming from the new administration. In some cases, the courts have not been sensitive to voting rights. In other cases, they have. We have 2 new black congressmen from the South, in Alabama and in Louisiana. So this is Mark Morial bringing you the State of Black America on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Let us reaffirm the commitment to defend democracy that began some 60 years ago in Selma, Alabama. Follow me across all social media, and once again, I'll see you next week on the radio.